I'm Charles Hardy from Competitive Edge Dynamics and Competitive Edge Dynamics USA. We're here today at our headquarters in Pennsylvania to introduce to you the new CED Brass Chute, a fast and efficient method of collecting brass, whether during your personal training or at a match. Later this morning, we'll be heading to the East Coast Steel Challenge at the Adelani Rod and Gun Club for showing you how to set up this brass chute and seeing it in action. The CED Brass Chute comes complete with its own carry case, frame system, and netting system. The only thing that you have to purchase at your local Walmart store is a small bucket. Now, I prefer the low side buckets because it's easy to maneuver. They're only a couple bucks in the kitchen department. You can use a 5-gallon. It's a little harder to retrieve. Later, when we're at the range and we're showing you it in action, you'll see what I mean and why. But let's now talk about the three components of this system. The CED Brass Chute comes with its carry case, which I mentioned to you earlier, the framing system, and the net. Now let's look in a little more detail of what's entailed here. The netting system, to make it easy for you to set up, is color-coded in red and black. You'll see on the frame system black tabs and red tabs. It's that simple. It takes only a couple, 2-3 minutes to set this up. When you lift one rail, it clicks right in place like that. And so goes the rest of the whole framing system. On the net, we have a steel ring at the bottom, which gives you the weight so that everything is gravity fed and smooth, which you'll see later at Adelani range when we see it in action. So let's begin setting up. We will take the frame, bring it over to this area, set it down. We bring up 2 arms on one side, 2 arms on the other side. And we separate it. There are pins on each leg. It just locked right into place there. Locks into place again as you heard it click. Locks into place. Now, after we've set up the 4 legs and arms, we want to extend the unit. Each of the 4 have a pin in the bottom, which allows you to extend it out, and it will click into place. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our frame is completely up. That's all there is to it. So we're going to go to installing the net next. Once we have the frame set up, we pick up the net off the table, and the net has just 4 easy parts to the insulation. And they're color-coded. The black tip on the end goes up on the black piece there. We come across, and the other black tip loop goes on the connector there. And we now have the back already connected. We go to the front. We have a red loop. The red loop connects through a loop arm on one side. And on the other side. And we now have our net completely set up and ready for use. Now we've got our brass chute set up and ready to go. I've shifted it around and positioned it close to where the box is. We may have to just fine tune it when the first shooter in the morning shoots once or twice so that we can see the angle and the trajectory of the brass. We have a very large collection system here, so it will collect the brass even if I'm shooting from side to side. It will go in here, the brass will fall in this net and come right down into our chute. With this system you'll get 4 stakes so that if we have a windy day we can just hammer down the 4 arms. That'll keep it in place. The one thing you need to purchase, which we don't supply, is just a bucket. Whether you use a 5-gallon bucket or you use a low bucket like this one, I recommend these. They cost about $1.29 to $2 depending on where you buy them. You put that down in the chute and you're ready to collect your brass. That's how simple the CED Brass Chute is to set up. Remember, we color code the front in red, we color code the back in black. Makes it very easy for you to set up and use. And you're ready to go.
You're finished? Are you ready? All right.
The CED Brass Chute, available September 1st, 2018 on.